One of the worst overlooked health conditions that exist on the planet, one of every 3 people have this problem, is the lack of iron. Iron is one of the most important minerals that the body needs to function. If you do not have enough iron, you might not have enough blood, which is the life liquid that your body needs to survive. And the worst part about this is that we get used to not having enough blood, and we see health conditions without noticing that what we lack is really iron. We might have conditions like a metabolic syndrome. Maybe we're being overweight. We're having more anxiety of eating things that we don't need. Maybe we have the lack of energy. We don't have enough energy to get up in the morning, or we lack maybe oxygen. We need breath. We need certain things that the body is asking for that don't really make sense to what we're living today. Why do you have a lack of iron? What does this cause to your body, and how can you fix it without making sure that you get sick without any return? Not having enough iron is serious, it really is, because not many people realize that we need iron in order to have enough oxygen, to burn fat, to burn sugar, to make sure that we are not unhealthy in many ways with a lack of energy, problems with our memory, problems getting up in the morning, thinking clearly, making our body feel, let's say, satisfied with living. Sometimes there's people that live unsatisfied with everything, just about anything. And the reality is that maybe they are lacking iron. The body's needing is screaming. It's anxious all the time. It's nervous. There is no tranquility whatsoever because they are just lacking iron. What does this lack of iron really do to your body? This is very important because if you understand what happens in your system, you understand how you can fix it and why you should fix it rapidly, because if you don't, you can get a chronic illness that has no return. But before we continue, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. I've always been surprised the amount of people who watch my videos but are not yet subscribed. Maybe some video that I do publish in the future, that if it was something I say and something that you makes a click in your brain, could actually, with something you change, save your life. Number 1, iron is the center of your blood and the life-giving liquid that you have. If you do not have enough blood, maybe you don't have enough red blood cells, that may be because you don't have enough iron. Maybe you're taking vitamin Bs, or you're taking, B12 all the time, but maybe your body is not absorbing iron because your diet is not adequate. This is serious because your blood is not healthy enough to keep your body alive. Remember that if you do not have enough blood, you die. If you do not have enough blood, you don't have enough oxygen. If you do not have enough oxygen, that means that your organs are continuously just scrambling to function, because oxygen is what gives you energy, what helps you burn and produce ATP to make sure that you are burning sugar, you're burning fat, to make sure that your body is functioning. If you're lacking iron, or if you're lacking B vitamins, I do suggest you look for supplements like Red Aid Plus, B12 Forte, B Max, and others that will help you, like multivitamin or green shot, to absorb many of the foods that you might be eating that you are not capable of absorbing because they have iron in it and you're having difficulty in any of the cases that you might be going through. Number 2, you're going to lose memory, you're going to see memory loss, and you're going to see brain function decline. You have to remember that your brain is the center of command. It really does command everything in the body, everything, every single metabolic process, what happens in your skin, how you heal, or your immune cells, your heart, your lungs, your liver, your digestive system, how you have to keep your blood pressure awake and function properly. But if you do not have enough iron, if you don't have enough blood, then your brain is constantly suffering and trying to command your entire body, but at the same time doesn't have enough nutrients, blood, oxygen, or any type of amino acids that come from the consumption of iron that you should be providing it to function properly. This is where you see brain damage. This is where you see dementia also worsen. You see memory loss. You see a deficit in the functioning or alertness of your brain. You might feel brain fog. You might feel that you're living in a dream that you don't really see as that vivid, sensation of life that you should be feeling all the time. If you're feeling this way, this might mean that you have a lack of iron. You have to get a blood check. Maybe go and check and see if you are not anemic, if you don't have some type of anemia that is affecting you. If you're looking for something natural that can help you with memory loss, brain fog, function better on your brain, on your lucidity, and how you feel every day, look for Burr Brain, Appleizer, Kirku Health, and Neuroflex. That's something I take every single day from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 3, your beauty routine might be failing. You might be seeing hair loss, skin damage, and even the lack of beauty that you're looking for. Not having enough iron means you don't have enough nutrients. You can't carry enough oxygen to your skin, to your hair. You're going to see hair loss. You're going to see cracked skin. You're going to see the lack of collagen being formed, because remember, again, the liquid of life, which is your blood, is lacking iron, and you're lacking oxygen, and you're lacking nutrients, and everything you think you're lacking is affecting you. It really is. You're going to see changes all over your body, and that aging is going to come a lot quicker, and you need to fix it. If you are one of those people who is focusing on nutrients and vitamins for your skin or for your hair, that's great, that's fine, but it doesn't really mean a thing if you don't have enough blood to make sure that all these nutrients you're consuming gets to the place they need to, or the collagen you want to form really is forming, and you're seeing that rejuvenation process in your system. If you need something natural for this purpose that has all the vitamins you're looking for, maybe for your hair, skin, and nails, and much more, but I do guarantee that will have a better effect if you eat it with a piece of steak, good food that really makes an impact on your system, look for Hsin factors, collagen, metathyroid, green shot, and multivitamin from Fineland at finelandvitamins.com. Number 4, palpitations, headaches, and the lack of energy. If you don't have enough oxygen, you don't have enough maybe iron or blood, and this means something. You're going to see palpitations. You're going to see your heart racing to give the body what it wants, which is a lot more blood than it really doesn't have, because you don't have enough iron. And this is where things get messy. You don't have enough iron, you don't have enough blood, you don't have enough oxygen, you're not going to have enough energy, because oxygen is needed to create that ATP, that energy source burned from fat, burned from sugar. You need iron, and it's so important. Not many people are talking about this, when sometimes you are having a diet that is not the adequate one because you haven't evolved to the point where you can be a vegetarian. I see people that are vegetarian that don't have enough blood, not even on their skin. They don't look healthy. They look really sick, and they think that sometimes eating a food that is not meat because they are vegetarians is going to fix the problem. Remember, you need iron, you need food, you need eggs, poultry, red meat, a good steak, things that really carry oxygen and the nutrients that will help you absorb this in the way. Look for something like Ultra C1000, like B12 Forte, like B Max. These will help you a great deal. Number 5, if you don't fix this, you might see diabetes, insulin resistance, and obesity. A lot of people don't stop and think and say, hey, if I'm anemic, or maybe I'm not, but I don't have enough hemoglobin, or I don't have enough iron and enough oxygen, this means that I can't burn the energy I'm consuming as fast as I should. And then I'm accumulating everything I'm eating. Like, for example, carbs. I'm craving carbs all the time. I'm eating more bread, more pasta, more food. And guess what? I can't burn it because I don't have enough oxygen. Therefore, I develop insulin resistance, diabetes, pre-diabetes, conditions that really are damaging my body because I can't function properly. And this really happens. A lot of people get sick because they don't have enough iron. And sometimes it's not because they eat a lot, it's just because they can't burn what they eat. And remember, if you are anxious all the time because you want to eat more than what you need, maybe what you're eating is not being used properly because you don't have enough iron. It's something to think about. Don't forget to give this video a like button, don't forget to share, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.